Welcome, welcome, welcome to the dungeon, everyone. My name is Robin, and this is Flameworking 101.47. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. I have a video that's kind of going a little crazy right now on the viewing scale. The mushrooms that I did, the Off Mandrel Mushrooms, like right now, I just put it out a couple months ago. Well, okay, maybe not a couple months ago, but I put it out in October. So far, it has over 1,500 views. It's significant for me to notice. I am just over the top, so happy about this, and I just can't thank you guys enough. I have this awesome little demo I'm going to do for you guys to show my gratitude. This is the Mushroom Bead. I came up with the design for this bead because many years ago when I was teaching flameworking, I had a student who asked to see a mushroom. And at that time, I had never even thought about making a mushroom. It's just not one of those things I think about making. Of course, I said yes, but I'll show you next week. So it gave me the whole weekend to figure out how I was going to easily show my class how to make a mushroom bead. It kind of became a standard in my little program of things to demonstrate, talk about. But seriously, I just want to say thank you guys with all my heart so much. It means so much to me that you guys are enjoying what we do here at Scottwood Research. It's just really cool. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and do this demonstration. And you all take care, stay safe. My heart goes out to every one of you. We'll see you next time in the dungeon. I'm going to start this little mushroom with ivory. You can use any color you want. Get crazy. Mushrooms can come in any different size and shape, which is great about this demonstration. You can watch this and then make it your own. Now I'm going to start out by using a little bit of ivory and putting about 1 inch of it on the rod. And I'll get a little extra on what we're going to call the bottom of the stem and build that up just a little bit so one end is wider than the other end. And gravity will really help me out here. It'll help me to lengthen it a little bit. And don't worry if the bottom is not perfectly on center. I think sometimes when it is slightly off center for this specific bead, it really helps to enhance the look of it. So add a little bit of glass where I need to, using that nice heat to stretch out. Don't get that top area too thin though. You want to be careful there. Now once we have that stem all nice and set, we're going to just lay down a bead right on the very top of the stem. And definitely make it like a little bead. And once you have that nice and thick bead up there, flatten it down a little bit on the top, and that will help you to start to figure out where your disc needs to be. And you're going to build that disc up as wide as you want to go. The only thing here that I really have to say to be careful about is keeping the bottom of the stem hot or warm while you work on the cap. You can spend all this time making this beautiful cap and then go to heat up the bottom and it will crack. So be very careful to keep everything warm while you're working on this top part. And I'll put as much glass as I can on it and face it towards that flame to get as much heat as I can on the top and melt all of that glass in. And I do like to use my marvering pad on my torch to help me do the shaping. And really it's because I'm so shaky. A lot of you might be more comfortable using your graphite paddle. All right, I have a very light pastel green that I'm going to use here just around the edge of the cap. A little bit broke off there, no worries, just keep going. Do whatever you can to stay calm while you do this process here. And then I just am going to add a little bit where I need to, or where I think I need to. The best part about this bead is that it's really all in your imagination. So no matter what, I always think they come out fabulous. And there are quite a few times where I'm heating the bottom of the cap as well. I don't really spend too much time, however, working underneath the cap, trying to melt everything in. I just let it do what it wants to do. And then I'm adding a little bit of clear. These could be clear, maybe water droplets or strange other funguses coming off of the mushroom in its fun pattern. Now on the top, I'm going to do a really fun dot pattern using different shades of green. I have this really nice grass green, transparent, and I'm also going to use this, it's almost like an aqua blue. It's really pretty. I'm so bad at remembering names of these colors, everybody. You'll have to forgive me, but it's a transparent teal. Let's just say that. All right. And I'm just going to continue to have fun with this pattern. I always like to make sure that when I'm adding dots like this, that I heat them up halfway so they create a half round on the surface of your glass. If the dot has an undercut, it can easily pop off or break off while you're wearing it. So be careful and heat those dots in. Now I decided, since I've been working on all this cane lately, I have quite a bit of it just laying around, so I thought I'd use a little bit more of this simple two-color white ribbon cane just around the edge, and that'll be that. And you notice I don't want this to be perfect, and that's a good thing for me because a lot of times it just doesn't come out perfect. I'll just decided to sprinkle the whole top with a whole bunch of little tiny black dots. I do find that it looks really nice when you have different, not only different color dots in the right piece or in the right context, but also different size dots. That really helps just to keep the eye moving around and make things more interesting. All right, we are just about done here. I'm going to finish up by adding a few more clear dots, and then I am going to acid etch this whole thing with Etch All, and you'll see that at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you try this. See you next time.